Hello everyone, I'm a 24-year-old man who still a student and is also a personal trainer. Something that I wanted to do for years was doing YouTube. Why? Because I felt like it was an interesting challenge and that it would be something that I could perhaps learn or have fun with, as I always love to try to entertain. Even though sometimes I might not really be entertaining or might not be funny. But hey, that's something that I guess is proper to everyone else. Um, I guess. Anyhow, uh, I've wanted to do YouTubes for years, like I just said, but I've never was able to start it because I had too much fear of what people would think. I was stuck in my comfort zone, and I always thought that if I did it, people would think I'm bad at it, or I would find every excuse is possible to perhaps not start. Uh, I wanted, you know, to feel in control of everything, which, when you start something, you can't be. Like I just said, I'm a personal trainer, and as you see right here, there's like a graphic that shows the comfort zone, the fear zone, the learning zone, and the growth zone. When I started training, I was a 97-pound kid. You can imagine how frail I was. Perhaps if I find a picture, I'll just put it right here, right here. I don't know. I first time doing YouTube, or please. Um, so when I started, uh, I was really, I'd say, when I started, I was really frail, and I wanted to start training, but I didn't know how. Why did I want to start training? Well, first off, because I was bullied in school because I was so frail. How easy is it to bully someone who's 17 years old and weighs 97 pounds? I'd say pretty easy. Girls could bully me. I mean, they were bigger than me. God damn it. But that's not the point of it. When I started training, I remember I was not when I started training, but when I started wanting to train for the first time. I was 15 years old. Why did I want to start training? Well, to impress a woman. But my motivation to do it was pretty lackluster. But I tried. I was in my room. I like playing video games, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I laid on the floor and started doing push-ups. Then I did sit-ups. Then I did like chair, I guess. In French, we say it would be equivalent of that. And what I did more, more and more. Every day I tried to do more, but I didn't see result. That's where I didn't try to learn. I just did it, and you know, I it kind of was like just doing it, I guess, for fun. In life, you have to try. If you don't really try, you're not gonna improve. That's another part of where you're going and what you're doing. Then 2 years later, I talked to a friend and I was like, I really want to start training for real this time. But I can't do it alone. So, do you mind if we started together? And I was very pleased to hear that he was down and he wanted to do it. So, we started to do it in early, mid 2013. That's where we started a big journey that came to lead for me to be a personal trainer. Uh, when I first started, I did 3 exercises. I remember that morning when my friend arrived. I had a bench. I put 20 pounds total, and I did few reps. Then I went to do some bicep curl, and after that, I did some pull-ups. Great. Did that 3 to 4 times each. Great. Then, as it went further and further, I found new passion for that, and that's where I stopped finding excuses, and didn't care about what people thought of me. So after that, I started, to try to learn new things and to really improve on myself. That's where I found YouTube to be the most helpful. I saw different people with different knowledge, and wow, that was amazing. I learned so many things. Then after 2 months or so, I started going to real gym. because I wasn't afraid of what people thought. And I was really happy to see that people actually in the gym are really friendly. So, good news for me. I was able to train there and acquire new skill, acquire new knowledge, and after a few years down the road, I started to think maybe I want to do a competition, which is what I did. And actually, it was really amazing. I loved it, and that's when I got my job as a personal trainer. That's where I want to bring the fact that if you don't try something, you'll never know what's coming up. If you never try to achieve something, there's no way that you're going to be able to perhaps know what's on the other side. Now that I've been training for almost 8 years, I can say one thing. I would never go back and change a thing. Why? Because it's who I am now. The decision that you make today will be the person that you are tomorrow. So, if you don't do things right now, you will perhaps regret it later. You have to take in consideration that everything that you do right now is impacting your future. Stop thinking in the past. Stop. Try to go for what you want. Stop being afraid of what you want to do. This is why today I've decided that I wanted to start YouTube and to perhaps have the discussion about starting something, starting anything really. So, hopefully that helps you guys all at least to understand uh, or to perhaps give you the idea to start something. If you have any question in that, in like personal training or something that has to go with the knowledge that I have, you can ask me a question. I'll be very happy to answer it or to help you guys. So have a great day and subscribe because I will be there in the near future. I hope so. Oh, and by the way, I know I sound really stressed out because it's my first time and I'm really not that confident talking in front of a camera. So, well, I'll see how it goes and hopefully don't hate me too much. Hey, have a good time.